misty, humid and damp. That's why Pōkeno's perfect.
We decided to come to Pōkeno mainly because of the water. We're very lucky here that we've got a natural water source beneath us here. We have a fantastic climate for maturation, incredible levels of humidity.
So that misty swampiness that everyone makes fun of this
It's
town for, you were
fantastic
like, yes.
for us. I was, yes, full on. That's absolutely brilliant.
Since 2017, Matt and his team have been distilling single malt whiskey in the Waikato.
I've been in the whiskey industry for probably 26 years now. I'm working kind of some of the big, well-known distilleries before we settled in New Zealand about 12 years ago and decided to launch the Pōkeno adventure.
From grain to the bottle, they're hoping to take this small town brand to the world.
We decided to go in for a penny, in for a pound, and let's go flat out straight away.
And there's a lot of pounds.
This is a lot of whiskey.
There is a lot of whiskey in here. A lot of the magic happens in the wood. Through changes in humidity, changes in temperature, atmospheric pressure, that whiskey will expand, push up against the sides of the barrel. It'll take on the flavour, it'll take on the colour.
And at the moment, all of them are made overseas.
Yes.
Yeah, every
Yes.
single one.
Every single one. There is not one cask today which is made in New Zealand. I think it's because it is a very specialist industry. There's only, I think, about 300 or 400 Coopers left in the world today.
No qualified Coopers in this country.
No qualified Coopers in this country
Until
now.
It all dates back hundreds of years. To become a cooper, you have to do a 4 years apprenticeship, and certainly back in Scotland, the area I grew up in is probably the biggest whisky industry in Scotland.
Without glue or putty, Mike can make a liquid-type barrel using nothing but pressure.
It's all down to the shape that you create. So when you put your metal bands on, all the pressure squeezes the grain, so it allows it to all just fit in nicely together.
Hard work?
Yeah, very hard.
For me, it was all part of that picture. I mean, we're mashing, we're distilling, we're maturing, we're filtering, we're bottling. What was left? It was making the barrels.
It's just been a pleasure actually being able to take the industry back into New Zealand, and hopefully I'll have the opportunity to develop that, so possibly maybe take on an apprentice one day.
This far from gentle giant is a master of the oak barrel. But that's not why he moved here.
For us, a big focus is going to be see what we can do with native wood. I mean, there's so many fantastic native woods out there in New Zealand.
They want to make native wood aged whiskey. And first up is Tōtara.
So a lot of it's been trial and error, but as I've been working it on the machines, it feels like it's going to be very similar to oak, proving a little bit trickier to bend.
But again, it's all experimental. What are we going to be able to make into a barrel? Which wood is actually going to be able to bend and formed into a barrel? Which woods are not going to be too porous? Which woods are going to complement well with the spirit? There's so many different questions to be asked. So we're kind of on this journey of discovery.
But we have actually succeeded, so we know it can be done.
We made our first barrel kind of 2-3 months ago, so we've filled mature spirit into that to finish off.
This is the first Tōtara barrel whiskey in New Zealand.
Oh, let's try.
Let's try it.
Silent.
Go on.
An ode to the art of distilling, to the craft of coopering,
To native New Zealand whiskies.
Native New Zealand whiskies.
Cheers.
and thinking outside a very well-crafted box.
Yum.
That is really good.
That's yum.
That is really good.
We'll just get Mike to whip up another couple of hundred of these in no time,
Sorted.
eh?